We are underway. Controlled by Roane County. Rebels starting out with a little man-to-man defense. Nice attack to the lane by Cam. We talked about that 2 nights ago. Compton getting more and more aggressive, taking it to the hoop, and he will finish it off for the first points of the evening. Talk about this being a very, very similar matchup. Two teams that are almost mirror images of each other. Roane County will start as well defensively in man-to-man. Johnson attacking. Stood out Hardbarger to the paint. Shot missed. And the rebound comes down to Preston Green. Green has worked himself into a lot of playing time this season at the varsity level. Cottrell leads the team in assists per game. Rifled one in. Harper unable to connect though. Hawk brings it into the front court. Johnson attacking, the left-handed runner rolls off the back of the rim. Rebound controlled by Plumston. Here come the Raiders. And working against Hawks, and Roane County will set up the half-court offense. Raiders looking to roll some players off screens. That's a pass too high for Cottrell to handle. Roane County with an forced turnover early. 1 minute, 30 seconds going by, first quarter action. Moving it over to Utter on the right wing. Out top goes to the freshman. Working off the screen by Hodges. Hawk attacking the rim, lots of body contact. I believe Shea Harper will be whistled for the first foul for Roane County. And it will be Shea with a bump on the drive by 6'2" senior Ethan Hott. He's going to be a challenge tonight. Out top will swing it around. Roane County again. Not too worried about those outside shots. Just 26% as a team are the Rebels. Here's a baseline runaway. Baseline jumper. Freshman Hott is able to connect. Ritchie County will apply some backcourt pressure. The Ravens have struggled with that this year. And they will turn it over. Roane County averaging 12.7 turnovers per contest. Coach Burhard would love to clean that up a little bit. It's out top. Hardbarger fires the 15-footer off the screen, and he gets nothing. Out of bounds with Roane County possession. Zone pressure on the inbound. See if Thompson can diagnosis. Trying to work out of a trap, throws it into the front court. Cottrell able to connect on the pass. Now Coburn attacks the rim. Down the glass for the layup. Coburn coming off a tremendous game. Player of the Game award against South Harrison. Now Hott attacking. Hott called for the charge. Ian Lance steps in front, goes for 50. His first team first for the Rebels. Harper will inbound. Coach Matt Burhard hauling out instructions for this zone pressure. Thompson. Crossing over, looking middle, that one tipped away. Lance comes and takes it, rifles it down the court, and that's going to leave Cottrell wide open. That was due to Ian Lance's ability to get up there for that loose ball. He knew where Cottrell was going to be. Raiders lead 6-2 early, 3 minutes going by in the first quarter of play. Hawk feigns a three-point attempt, working against Harper, loses the dribble, gets it back somehow. Between a pair of Raider defenders, they work it around out top. Now Hardbarger, the pump, the drive, and the bucket. All those two to win. Both teams scoring at the baskets in the first 3 minutes of this one. Roane County crossing the timeline, but they're out of bounds on the dribble. Coach Matt Burhard says that was off of a Rebel. Fisher says no, sir. Rebel basketball at the 4:30 mark here in quarter number 1. Hawk working off the screens. Rebels looks like the early MO is they are working off screens, looking for cutters and looking to attack the basket. Speaking of, Hodges drives, dishes out on the wing. Here's a three-pointer by Hawk. That one drops. the Rebels their first lead of the quarter, 7-6. Thompson at the free throw at the midcourt line. Has it tipped out of his hands over to Lance. Roane County will back it up. They'll set up the offense with Preston Green. That's one thing the Raiders have done very well this year is half-court offensive prowess. Now Lance going to be fouled. And on the drive, Contra finding Lance cutting down the left side lane. The foul whistle on the 5'9" sophomore, Rhett Johnson. That would send Ian Lance to the free throw line for 2. Very similar teams. We were hoping this might be the opposition for Roane County when it came to this contest. A chance for the Raiders and the Rebels to go at it in basketball for the first time for quite a while. These two teams used to play 2 times per year years ago, and then the shuffling around of the LKC Conference, and the two ended up on opposite sides. Lance unable to connect in the first. Hits 1 of 2. We're tied at 7. Halfway through the first quarter. Roane County usually uses 1 or 2 bigs at a time, but with all the guards that this Rebel team has, they're going to go with a smaller lineup. Hot is with a beautiful pass from Hot, able to connect with 2 guys on him. Good finish by the freshman. And he averages 14 points per game. Kunston off a screen, right wing 3, that one back irons. The rebound cleared by the Rebels. Hawk running the show, working against Harper. Bounce it baseline right. Out top. Johnson hands it off to Utter. This is a 3-pointer, just barely tips the front of the rim. Rebound Kogan Cottrell. Cottrell into the front court, working it to Harper on the wing. Now Roane County will back up and set up the offense once again. In the hands of the junior Preston Green, getting his first start of the season. Kunston off a screen by Cottrell out top. And Lance nowhere to go with it. Fires it left wing. Green gives it off. Beautiful drive, beautiful dish, and the finish by Harper. Green with the assist. Harper with the finish. We're tied again. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Little 3-guard weave out top. Hot working off a screen. Harper stays with. And the Rebels will reset between the circles. Hot directing traffic. Looking for a high screen. He'll take the shot himself and he'll bury it from the right wing. He is very dangerous. Already got 6 here in the first quarter. Roane County working against pressure. Raiders look much more settled this time. Grayson Keene, he's been at the scorers table for quite a while, waiting to check in. There just has not been a break in the action. Cottrell missing on the jumper. Hawk working again. He'll pull up in transition for 3. That one misses. Rebound tipped again. And 4-point advantage now for the Rebels. Now Lance splits 2 defenders. Someone reached in. That whistle will go against Utter. That's the first dead ball we've had for about 4 minutes. That'll allow Grayson Keene to check in. He'll replace Lance. 1 minute, 30 seconds left, first quarter. Raiders working the perimeter. Harper trying to feed a one-handed pass inside. That one very dangerous. Tipped away. Roane County gets away with it though. There was a foul whistle, that one going against Ethan Hott on the reach inside. Roane County has the height advantage inside with the 6'6" Keene. Kunston fake the drive, backs it out. Raiders work it over to Harper, left side. Shea attacking to the rim. Hott palms and rips the basketball away. It'll stay with Roane County on the block shot by the senior. With 10 left here in the first quarter. Roane County trailing by 4. Both teams have led by 4 in the first. Raiders work the perimeter to Harper, left corner again. Shea brings it out to the wing. Spins in the lane, needs some help, finds Cottrell over on the wing again. Now Harper in the corner, he'll pull up for 3. That one Kelly on the three-point shooting team. Harper buries one. That cuts the deficit back down to just one. These two teams very similar, and they are showing it here in this first quarter. Back and forth. Hawk backs up, fires another one, and Ethan Hawk. It's his second. 30 seconds left in the first. Cottrell attacking. He'll back up, and Roane will set the half-court offense. Harper tried to save it. Over and back. So as the pregame, I was talking about both teams just 26% from behind the line. And they've combined for 3 threes in the last 3 series. 20 seconds left in the first. We'll see if the Rebels go for one final shot. Out top, the freshman. Hodges, one dribble, hands it over to Hawk with 10 on the clock. Pick and roll, nowhere to go. Hawk working on Harper, step back jumper. That one back rims. Green in position, and he's going to be fouled over the back's going to go. Against Brett Johnson, that'll be number 2 on Johnson in the first. With just 2.7 remaining in the first quarter. Roane County down 4. A pair of threes by Ethan Hawks. Armstead takes the inbound. Three-quarter court block shot. That's number 2 for Hawks. And that will finish off quarter number 1. Close from here, Brewing. Watching Raider basketball on WVRC. Owens, the 6'1" junior, in for the first time here in the second quarter for the Rebels. Counter with Sawyer Hunt in the ball game. And Saul has picked up some extra minutes at the varsity level due to his play here over the last couple of ball games. Hunt, though, got a reach-in foul as Hawk was getting ready to throw baseline inbound for Johnson, inside of the big man. Quick shot put up by Hawk, missed. Keene clears it. Roane County sticking with that half-court set, rotating players, cutters all over the place. Harper attacking, loses the dribble right into the hands of Keene at the block. Keene could not finish. A foul, though, called on the big. That's going to be the freshman Isaac Hodges getting some body contact that will send Grayson Keene to the charity stripe. First free throw against Keene. He's been good from behind the last couple of ball games. 5 for 6 against Doddridge. Made 3 of 3 Thursday against South Harrison. We'll add 1 of 2 on this trip to the line. Roane County within 3 as we begin this second quarter of play. Johnson rolling off the screen, got into a trap in the center of the paint. Here's a good backdoor cuts and a good dish by the assist. Hodges with the assist, Hawk with the finish. Lead out to 5, largest of the first half here for the Rebels. Harper navigating some traffic, rifles to the corner. The shot put up from 3, no good. For Hunt, and rebound put that down by the Rebels. That kind of a silly lands back in, replacing Keene. Lance will loft it out top. Cam Compton wide open, pulls the trigger on 3. A little too strong. Long rebound tracked down by Ethan Hawks. Well, that averages near double-double, and he's showing why he does that. He is very active. Good attack by Utter. Dishes it off, and the shot blocked. Owens with the block from Roane County. Harper spins in the paint, gets one up. That one a little bit wild, unable to connect. Rebound with Rebels. Here comes Hawk again. He'll attack, splits 2 fingers to the basket. And Roane County has seen enough here in the second quarter. 6:14 mark of the quarter. Roane County down 7. A bit of a run for Ethan Hott, really, and the Rebels, as they lead now by 7, their largest lead here in quarter number 2. 20-13, still 6 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Raiders have found some very good shots here in the first half. Cottrell corner left. Coben rifles a pass from left wing over to the right side. Thompson now working out top against Owens. Off to Harper, the jump stop pass in the corner, left wing 3, that one short for Lance. Transition opportunity, Hot quickly to the left wing. Nifty dribbling, working against Cumston, spin, shot short, rebound, tip by Lance, sticking out by Coben Cottrell. Good defensive set for Cam Cumston, and now Hot, so aggressive on the defense. Body bump on Cumston with second foul. This one with the Hots, and Coach Rick Hott disagrees with that one. The official. It's going to fall on here. That is team foul number 7 on Ritchie County. Hott will check out with his second foul. Johnson back in. Cam Cumston at the free throw line, 1 plus the bonus, 5:22 mark here in quarter number 2. And Cam will bank the first one in. Gives himself yet another. An eventful free throw. Sophomore sets for the second one. That one back rims. Rebound tipped out though. Cumston has it. Attacks the rim. Missing high off the glass though. The rebound comes down to the Rebels. Alex Owens, the 6'1" junior, taking that one away. An opportunity for Roane County for extra points. Unable to grab it though. Well, with Hott out of the ball game, who's going to run the point? And now Johnson over to Owens into the corner, left side, 3-4 utter misses. Johnson gets down for positioning though on the backside rebound. Barger at left wing, back across to the right side. Johnson drive baseline, and Preston Green will be whistled. Repeating the dribbler, just a little body contact. A point of emphasis over the last few years for officials to make sure they call those. 4.5 minutes left. Second quarter action, 20-14. Rebels leading Roane County. Led a couple of different times in the first quarter. Here's Owens, the lefty, turnaround jumper on the left block, missed. Rebound though, attacked. Tipped away though on the out pass. Roane County possession. Someone for the Raiders got a hand in on that pass. Here's Cottrell from way downtown. And that one hits off the back rim. Yeah, Roane County not a very good shooting team from 3. Cottrell though back in that Doddridge game a couple of nights back hit 3. In the lane, that shot partially blocked by Cottrell. And then took by Owens. The cutback is up and good from Johnson. The second time he's flown in and put one back up from the jump. Harper, he hit a 3 from there a little bit before. Harper rolled over after the shot. Thought he might get a whistle there, did not though. And Utter clears it into the front court for the Rebels. 3:28 left. Here comes the attack of Johnson, and someone reaching in may have been Lance. Note that is going to be the second on Preston Green. Substitution for Roane County. Sean Caldwell set to check in for the first time. He'll replace Green after Preston picks up number 2. Roane County still with the presence inside. 3-pointer quickly shot up by that one airballed long. Cottrell with the backside board on the defensive side. Roane County possession. See if the Raiders can get some offense going here in the second half. Just 1 point in the second quarter, not second half. Here's Harper attacking. Shea a little out of control, bailed out with a foul, and Roane County will shoot free throws. And a foul will be called on Isaac Hodges. Second foul on the freshman Hodges. First free throw for Shea, that being good. And Roane County cuts it back to 5. And before that, it was a Cam Cumston free throw, the only other offense here in the first half, second quarter. 2 of 2 though for Harper. Roane County cuts it back down from 7-4. This game continues to be mightily close at the 3-minute mark. The drive, the dish, here comes Hutter into the paint. Has it stripped away from the backside. Cumston got a hand in. Deflected it off. And Cottrell with the steal. Cumston, corner right, dumps it inside. High side layup. Good for Caldwell. Took the body contact. And was able to finish. He's got that soft touch with the left hand in the paint. He had some struggles against South Harrison, getting those shots in the paint to fall. No problem there, but he actually used that, I think, to his advantage. Ethan Hott now will check back in at the 2:30 mark with 2 fouls. Placing the junior Bodie Hutter. Roane County to within 2. Hott enters the game, fires a quick 3 in the corner off the inbounds, misses. Someone forgot to get a body though on Hardbarger. He'll get the rebound. He'll have the shot right wing free now. That one drops through. 18. Cottrell now is going to pull up in transition, and that rattles home. So Kobe Cottrell answers the 3 with one of his own, and it's 23-21. Back down to 2. Rebels working it outside. Hardbarger pumps. Cut off on the drive, hands it off to Hott. Cross on the right wing. Here comes the freshman. Jits it inside to Owens. Owens going to be caught for the shot. Instead of a jump ball as Caldwell got here. Has the possession. Now Owens will check out. And for the first time tonight, we're going to see Jonah Hamilton, 6th sophomore forward. Now the official scoreboard shows 24-21. I may have missed a point there somewhere. I'll check for sure at halftime. Minute 30 left. Cottrell in the corner, one-handed inside. Caldwell spins high up and jumper. That is good. Caldwell making an immediate impact here in the second quarter. Out top, Hamilton has possession, works it to Hott. Dangerous gets a screen. Goes into the lane. Here's the 14-footer soft into the air. And the lead back out 2-3 with a minute left here in the first half. Harper on the left wing out top. Inside foul line area, Caldwell quickly gets it back out, felt contact inside. Didn't want to deal with that. Here's a beautiful dish to Caldwell. And as he went up for the shot, he had no one in front of him because Hott went high side. It was a great dish. Caldwell on the way up just slipped through his hands and out of bounds. Missed opportunity for Roane County, but I'm liking the way Caldwell is working inside with the height advantage. Johnson has it poked away, picks it back up out top. Hardbarger with 30 on the clock, spins in the lane, hands it off. Johnson gets it back. Here on the wing, another 3. Good 3-point shooters. Roane County's in a couple and Ritchie County as well. Ritchie with 4 threes here in the second quarter alone. Here's Harper for 3. That one missing, rebound control. About 4 on the clock. Looks up, he'll fire at the buzzer. Shot is up. That one goes through. And after Roane County fought so hard to get from 7 back down to 1, a pair of late 3. Johnson, Hardbarger, Hott, and Hodges. It'll be Ritchie County possession to begin. Here, turnover for the Rebels. Now Hott will get it back. Here's another step back jumper. That one front rims. Johnson, another offensive rebound, just hustling into Hott. Hott misses, rebound. Harper almost had it pulled away by his teammate. Caldwell finally realized who he was battling against and backed away. Roane County possession. Thompson will take a look over to Coach Matt Roane, get the call. Ritchie County switching it up there to 3-2 matchup defense. Roane County's going to have to be patient, working around the perimeter, get some cutters and find some open driving lanes. They've got a couple coming here. They're working over the corner left. Here's Compton for three, and that one hits. It looked good, and Compton in rhythm buries the three-pointer to start the second half. They'll cut it immediately down to 6. Very good ball movement. Johnson has it kicked away. That was Lance base guarding Johnson. Inbounds coming baseline right. Hot will trigger it in. The Rebels working on the perimeter. Out top to Utter. We got Shea Harper mirroring Hot as best he can right now. Now Utter drives and dishes. A little weave out top. Johnson cut off on the drive at the free throw line. Dangerous pass. Hot saw it. Luckily took it away from Harper. Gets a screen. Pick and roll. Into the paint goes the freshman Harper. Perfectly executed. Hot, quarterback on Ritchie County's team, delivered a beautiful pass for the score on that one as well. Harper thought about triggering it into Big Caldwell. Sean had a good second quarter. I think Coach Brohard and the staff said, well, we found something that we might be able to utilize and exploit here with the big. Here's Lance out top for a three. And the Raiders, their first 2 buckets in the second half, both trifectas. And Roane County has cut it down to 5. Thompson and Lance both with one of their own. Here comes the attack though by Johnson. Bodies up, Caldwell, the shot is and again, 3-point play opportunity now for Rhett Johnson, the 5'9" sophomore. He took it strong against the 6'6" junior. And just left it up high enough so it got over top of the hand of Caldwell off the glass and good. 3-point play opportunity for Rhett Johnson, who averages 5.6 points per game. He will connect on that one with his 3. Back up to an 8-point lead quickly for the Rebels. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Nearly 3 minutes gone by. Lance challenging, forcing one up against Hot. That one hits off the glass and misses. And Hot will clear it into the front court for the Rebels, looking to attack. Spins in the paint, turned down jumper short. And Caldwell skies for the board off the Coswell. Here come the Raiders. Bogan pulls up, elbow jumper short. Now Hot wanting to move quickly. Finds an open man. Hardbarger pumps, drives, thought about pulling the trigger on the open look. Instead, they'll be even more patient. Utter works to the free throw line, steps back outside the circle. Now Hot. Jump pass Utter. He's wide open in the corner left, and that one hits. These 2 teams, again, are not good three-point shooting teams. They don't know it here in this ball game. Both teams hitting threes now. They're just saving it for this consolation matchup. Harper challenging, shot up, shot good, and a foul coming on Utter. Harper using his strength and his physicality to get in on the much smaller Utter. And now Harper has an opportunity for a 3-point play. Free throw misses there. Rebound though tipped away, taken by Caldwell. But a whistle coming as Caldwell had his foot on the end line. Good challenge though by Sean, as he almost took one away. Substitution for Ritchie County. And it says Hardbarger will check out. Back in comes Jonah Hamilton for the Rebels. Hardbarger gets a screen, rolls off it, fires baseline. Hodges not in position for the rebound. Tipped away. Roane County controls it. Comes to front court. Cam attacking, draws contact, and Compton is going to be whistled for the charge. Out of the 50-50 play. That time it was against Cam. Again, like the challenge by the sophomore company, getting better and better at that every single ball game. Again, he's just a sophomore. Give him a couple more years to grow, get a little stronger, a little quicker, and I'm very excited about the future for that young man. Here comes Johnson, drives and dishes. Hodges, oh, the freshman. He's had a couple of baseline jumpers and a very good touch. Lead out to double figures for just the second time in the game. 42-31 after Roane County cut it down to 5 to begin this third quarter. Ritchie County fighting back inside. High side goes Caldwell across contact on Hodges. Hodges just a little slow to react on that spin high side and just bumped into Caldwell a bit. And Sean will be active on the fourth pair. Caldwell at the free throw line for 2. Almond hits the first, cuts it back down to 10. 3:30 left here in quarter number 3. Raiders looking to get out of this 3-game losing streak and pick up win number 4. Ritchie County, winners of just 2 of their last 5, as Caldwell hits those. It's down to a 9-point ball game. Timeout for the Rebels. We're watching Raider basketball. Each time Roane County, the last 2 times, closer it was not, though. Roane County cut it down to 5 here to begin the second half. The Rebels went on a run, brought it back out to double figures for the first time. An 11-point advantage with a couple of 2-points and a couple of layups. Sorry, a couple of free throws for Sean Caldwell. And we're at 9 at the moment. Nice touch by Roane County. I think Johnson threw it off of a Raider defender. There's a lob pass to Hott in the paint amongst traffic misses. Caldwell didn't grab the rebound, but he was in position to pull it away as Lance takes it down. Roane County trailing by 9. Looking to cut in a little more. Here's Caldwell attacking again. Sean gets another one. Caldwell looking very, very good. That's why they kept him in this third quarter to begin. They're finding something that he's got the advantage on, and he is really hitting tonight with that very soft touch. Speaking of touch, that one high off the glass, banked in from right in front, from 12 feet for the Rebels. They're able to connect to keep Roane County at bay. Beautiful dish again by Cottrell. And a double team. Sean realized it, rifled it back out to Coburn, but before that pass was completed, I believe we got a foul, reach-in foul coming against Rhett Johnson. So the Raiders will inbound, baseline right. Trailing by 9, out top, Cumston way downtown for 3, and that one switch. You're never going to say these teams can't shoot threes again. Both of them burying trifecta after trifecta. Roane County cuts it back down to 6. See if they can remain close this time. Good ball movement, though, for the Rebels. Johnson attacks in the lane. Shot swatted by Lance. Foul, though, call. Boy, Ian, a lot of ball on that one. But they are going to get Lance with a little bit of arm contact as well. And Coach Matt Brohard turns away. Looks like he's praying. Looking for a call. How about that? Johnson missing the first. And the deficit for Roane County remains 6, 44-38, 2:06 left in the third. Second for Johnson, misses as well. Caldwell clears again. County can cut it to 4 or 3 with another 3. Cottrell working, whistle, body contact. That's number 3 on Johnson. So he's got to be careful now with 1:57 left in the third quarter. We'll see what Coach Rick Hott decides to do with Johnson having 3. We'll stick with the sophomore for now. Johnston working over on the right wing against Hamilton. He's going to step back. He's going to fire another deep 3. Huge shot opportunity. Look at Harper come in. He just took that one away from the Rebels. flat out hustle inside. Here's Caldwell right in front of the basket. Just rolls off the rim. Great look from Caldwell. And he almost hit another. Hot driving in. Pass tipped away though by Caldwell again. Here comes Cam Cumston. No numbers. He'll slow it down. But Johnson better be careful. He almost picked up number 4. The shot blocked up. Here come the Rebels. Hot straight to the basket. Layup missed. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by the Rebels. Chaotic action the last 2 series up and down the floor. Roane County with possession. Still 44-38. 1 minute, 10 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Cumston out top with it. Works it right wing. Caldwell looking outside. Cottrell takes it. Hands it in the corner. Lance spots up for 3. Good again! It's raining threes here at St. Mary's. Both sides, Roane County and Ritchie County. And the Raiders have cut it down to 3. 40 seconds left in the third. Johnson will hand it off. They'll work it over towards Hot, but they're going to get a travel call on Hamilton. We fake the pass over to Hot because Hot had pressure by Harper, and maybe that back foot slid just a tad. Roane County can cut it to 1 or even tie it here. 30 seconds left in the third. Harper over to Cottrell, out top. Here's a deep 3, back rims, rebound. Caldwell, and Caldwell takes it back up strong. He's going to be fouled. That'll go against Isaac Hodges. Caldwell making his presence felt from second quarter until right now. Just an athletic 6'6" player, really gets up quickly. And he's got a chance to cut it down to 1 with a pair of free throws. The first one, Roane off the front to win it in. 44-42. Caldwell's second one rims out. Hot with the rebound. Here come the Rebels. Now Hot's going to slow it down with 15 on the third quarter clock. Working for the final shot are the Rebels. Hot dribbling it out top between his legs. He'll move to 6. Steps back. 5 on the clock. He'll pull. Rifles into the corner. Utter for 3. That one misses. Rebound Hamilton. And he doesn't get it back up. And that's where we stand. It's a 2-point contest now between Roane County and Ritchie County. We've got 1 more to play. We're watching Raider basketball on WVRC. Cumston, Harper, Lance, Coby Cottrell, and Sean Caldwell, who was very big in that third quarter. Here comes Cottrell splitting 2 defenders, and he's going to be bodied up. Will it be Hamilton? It will be, and Johnson is very lucky there. Johnson would have picked up number 4. Keep Hamilton in, and now Coach Rick Hott will sub Johnson out with those 3 fouls. Raider possession, they can tie it or even take the lead with a 3. Lob pass into Caldwell on the block. Out top, Cottrell. He'll pull the trigger for 3. That was way short. Rebound Hodges had positioning underneath. Roane County can't connect on the first series. Here's Hot straight to the lane, layup short. And a foul coming as Harper with body contact. The Rebels led by 9 once and 11 once. And now Roane County. Roane County just got teed up, and that was on the bench. And I'm not sure what was said, but the bench was called for a technical. So Coach Matt Brohard, with his hands up, asking why. And Coach Brohard asking for an explanation, and he doesn't get one other than go back to your position. So a couple of technical free throws, and Ethan Hott makes it interesting. Well, it's the first one through. So Ritchie County will get possession after this as well. That's a tough call at a tough time in such a close game. Hott misses on the second. Actually, Hott was shooting the free throws on the actual foul, so Hodges is the free throw shooter for the technicals. He switches the first, the lead out to 4. And he buries the second freshman, helps give him a 5-point lead. That's a big, tough problem for Roane County. As the Raiders had it down to 2, it's now 5, and Ritchie County has possession. Very, tough for the Raiders at that moment in time. 7:39, lots to play for here in the fourth quarter still. So the Rebels with possession. Barger out top, screen set, pick and roll inside the freshman Hodges, up off the glass, no good. Lance saves it inbounds. I think that Caldwell may have got a piece of that. Let me give Sean a blocked shot. Cottrell out top, working all the way to the right lane, spins, hands it off in the paint. Baseline side goes Caldwell, and he is unstoppable inside at the moment. The only thing stopping Sean is if he misses. Been going high side throughout the third quarter. That time he went baseline on the spin move, got wide open for the layup. Here comes Hott though, attacking. That time Virginia Harper stayed away from the foul. But Hott plays heat, quick, and good. Lead back to 5. Inside, Caldwell high side now. Hot soft shot. That one pops out the last second. And we've got the jump opportunity where Hodges rips it away. Raiders almost got that jump ball. Hott crossing the timeline, and they work against Harper again. Crossing over, spins in the lane. Look at the shot. Hott. The lead back out to 7. Ethan Hott averages 20 points and 9 rebounds for a purpose. He is a dynamic player. Speaking of dynamic, Shea Harper in the paint. And foul the whistle on the drive. That was Bodie Hutter. 16th foul on the Rebels. Sorry, 17th foul on the Rebels, and that's number 4 on Utter with 6:15 left. And again, this is a very short bench for Coach Rick Hott. The starting 5 get all the minutes. So if foul trouble starts to creep in, that could help the Raiders. As Harper calmly buries the first. Neither of these teams statistically shoot well from 3 or the free throw line as a group. Both have been good here tonight, though. As Harper hits 2 of 2, the lead cut back down. 2-5. Still 6 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. If anyone stops Ethan Hott, Johnson has it in the corner left. They'll work it all the way back out top. Reset the offense. Hott goes back door. Good vision by Cottrell to slow him up. The 3 missed. Rebound tipped out by Hodges, taken by Johnson. He misses the layup. Roane County with the foul. The Raiders have done a much better job on the offensive board for the Rebels until that play. In the first half, the Rebels seem to tip a bunch and have extra opportunities. That was in. 5'9" sophomore lefty Rhett Johnson to the free throw line. And the first one. He is 6. Grayson Keene back in, and Caldwell will get a much needed breather as he has worked hard here to help Roane County stay close. Second for Johnson, back rims, rebound tipped again and taken, now stolen away by Roane County. Keene diving after it, Keene, and we've got a jump ball possession area to stay with the Rebels. Good hustle by Keene and by Isaac Hodges. Baseline left inbound coming for the Rebels. Johnson works it inside. The Hodges misses the first, takes it right back up. Roane County didn't see the back screen and left Hodges wide open on the block. Lead back out to 8. Each time the Raiders get close, the Rebels have an answer, and now Roane County's going to throw it away. That pass rifled by Cottrell to Keene, who's coming out, I think, and trying to set a screen for Cottrell. Miscommunication for Roane County. 5:30 left in the game. Here comes Hot attacking, dishing, wide open look, and Hodges drills it around and drops it in the floor. You got to give so much respect to Hot. He drew 3 defenders, bounced it beautifully, and the shot is good. The lead out to 10 for Roane County. See if they can come back again. This would be the 3rd time they get it close from down double figures. Cottrell, right baseline drive. The runner beautifully smooth as he softly touches it in. It's a good way to start here for the final 5 minutes for Roane County. Again, though, you got to find a way to try to limit Hot. If you put 2 or 3 on him, he will find other players. Here's a 3 by Johnson. That one misses short. And Roane County needs all of those. Rebound Keene gives it off. Here comes Cam Cumston. Hands it off, out top. Lance open for 3, top side. That one airballed out of bounds. I think Ian may have rushed that shot just a little bit. Now Roane County will send Caldwell back in for Keene. And it looks as if we've got a timeout there. 30-second break to take. 56-48 with just 4:30 left. And he is back in. See if he is still producing inside for Roane County to lead him and everyone else, because Ethan Hott and company very good with the lead right now. The Raiders have cut it down to 2, down to 5, and each time the Rebels are able to come back. Now Hott on a back cut. The pass is good. Roane County with the foul. That's going to go against Ian Lance. 7th team foul, just number 2 on Ian. And Ethan Hott at the free throw line. Made it interesting again. Hit all sides of the rim and dropped. Trying to extend it back to double figures. Will not. Long rebound though, and Hott in the corner tracks it down. Just hustle play by Ethan Hott, the senior. And the Rebels will remain on offense. Hutter off the screen, hands it off to Hott. They'll bring it all the way back out to the mid-court stripe. Working on Harper. Trying to shake. Can't do it now from behind. Ian Lance comes in and takes it away. Lance attacking baseline. Gets double teamed, rifles it out on the leg. Roane County with possession. Cottrell will step into the 3 and hits another one. Coben with a big bucket for the Raiders at the 3:30 mark, and it's down to 6 again. Normally you would think that's early in a play, in an offensive possession, but right now Cottrell is feeling it from 3 over the last 3 ball games. Hott driving. Cut off by Harper again. Hott almost travels. He falls with it, finds a teammate though. And he'll back it up to Hardbarger. Hardbarger drives and dishes. Back he gets it. Pumps, drives, baseline jumper. That one misses. Rebound tip. Hodges tips it all the way out, and the possession remains Rebels. Good play by Hodges. Screen set for Hott. He'll drive baseline. Double team. Whistle. As one of the Raiders going to reach in. That may be Caldwell. And a 1 plus the bonus coming. That foul whistle on Sean, his 3rd. 2:53 left in the ballgame. Roane County still trying to battle back. Front into the 1-1. Hott misses it. Rebound. Caldwell couldn't hold on to it. And it goes out of bounds. Very, very close for the Raiders. We'll stay with Ritchie County. Roane County needs to stay stout defensively. Inbounds Hodges, 14-foot jumper, quickly, no good. Rebound tipped. Tipped again. Hott ends up with it on the block left. And he will finish it off. Big play for Ethan Hott. Tough play for the Raiders. Here's Cumston inside. Got up into the air, had nowhere to go with it. Tried to find Caldwell between 2 defenders. Hott again driving. Hott's going to be fouled. That'll be Harper, and that's not a bad foul. Trying to keep Hott from at least getting the shot up. And he's trying to make Ethan earn it from the line. 59-51, 8-point advantage for the Rebels. Roane County led twice in the first quarter, but it's been Rebels since then. First free throw missed, already a good foul for Harper. 2:28 left. Raiders have been within 2, 3, 5, and that's as close as they've been in the second half. Off misses both. Rebound to Harper, but somebody in the lane early. And that will get hot. Another one. Boy, the Raiders, a couple times, just inopportune plays. And will Hawk make him pay? He will not. Tips the rebound out in the corner and throws it off of Harper. No, Hawk threw it off of Harper, but Hawk was sitting down at that point, and the ball ricocheted off of Harper into Hawk's leg. So it will be Roane County possession. Boy, that was a lucky play for the Raiders. They will take luck. All we can get here in the final 2:15. Here's Caldwell inside, muscling it up, couldn't get the shot to fall. Hawk clears into the front court. Feels the pressure. Lobs it over to Utter. Here's Utter for the three. Rimmed out. Hodges, though, collects the rebound and puts it in. Well, the offensive rebounds in that first half caused Roane County some problems, and they're causing the Raiders some problems here in the second half as well. Roane County needs empty possessions. 1:45 left. They try to lob it into Caldwell, and playing safety was hot. Pass just a little high for Sean and Ethan. Just came in like a free safety and stole it away. 1:35 left. It's a 10-point lead for Ritchie County. Rebels looking to burn some clock now. Roane County has not decided to foul just yet. And now Coach Brohart says yes, foul. Lance tried to foul, he didn't call it, and he'll get Shea Harper with the bump on Johnson. That'll be number 3 on Shea. 1:18 left. Roane County needs misses here. First free throw for Johnson, and that will help. Now you need a miss, and you need to secure a rebound on the defensive side. Raiders need all things to go right here in the final 1:18. Second for Johnson. That one hits front rim again. Rebound to Hodges. Over top of Cottrell. He tipped it to himself, and the lead is 12. Boy, those things are killers. Here's Harper, though, in the corner for a three. That one misses. Lance attacking the rebound, tipped it to himself, stolen by Hot out of bounds. Roane County with possession, though. 59 on the clock. They need threes. If ever there were a game, I was feeling confident that Roane County could hit some, to be this one. Here's Cottrell wide open for three out top. Almost banked it in. Rebound Hodges had it stolen away underneath. Caldwell dives after it. It ends up in the hands, though, of Hodges. Apologize, folks. I'm trying to do all this by myself here. Lost the camera on that. 40 seconds left. Will Roane County foul? Down 12. Utter picks up the dribble. Over to Hawk. Harper. Not fouling. Roane County just playing tough defense here. Now Utter got away with it. Travel or did he? Now Utter a little shove. Cumpston playing very good defense. I thought Utter was called for the travel. Instead, it was Cam Cumpston on reach, his third. And just 28 seconds left in this one. Roane County down 12. Boy, it's going to be a very similar story as the Raiders have had throughout this year. They battle hard, they get close, and they just cannot seem to get over the hump to get victories here this year. And if you look at just the eye test and broadcast perspective, the Raiders are getting better every game. It's just not transitioning into wins. I know it's got to be frustrating for this team, but they must remember they are still a very young group. Caldwell inside, pumps, drives. He'll draw contact with 17 on the clock. That's going to be Hawk's third. Actually, that's number 4 on Ethan. But a little too late here for Roane County. Caldwell, though, very bright spot in this ball game. Did not play in the first quarter. Roane County was going small ball to try to match the guard play of the Rebels. And finally, Coach Brohart said, well, just got to pull the trigger, get some bigs inside. Eden Keene have played well, Caldwell specifically here tonight. Hit one of two. And the Rebels will walk it down the courts. And Roane County will back up. As Johnson takes a look, he'll cross the timeline in front of the 10-second violation. And that will do it. So another valiant effort by this Roane County team. Once again, able to keep the Raiders at arm's length throughout a contest and get a victory over Roane County 65-52.